Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on February the 24th, 2021. Facebook Australia standoff ends in favor of both. Australia said Wednesday that it emerged victorious from the dispute over its media reforms, which have been watched around the world, even though critics say concessions to laws forcing big tech to pay for news content gave Facebook and Google an advantage and opportunity for a quiet exit. The Australian government made late changes to the laws after Facebook blocked news content in Australia last week, which escalated the controversy over the proposed legislation and drew international attention. The amended law is expected to pass the Senate this week. Because Australia's reforms have served as a model for other countries, Facebook was also claimed a win. The company retained the ability to decide whether news appears in its platform and could bypass the forced negotiation of content fees under the original legislation. Hyundai makes costly car recalls after fire cases. Hyundai Motor Co will replace battery systems in about 82,000 electric cars worldwide because of fire hazards, a problem that will likely cost the automaker $900 million. Most of the latest recall involves its best-selling electric cars, the Kona EV, which was first recalled in October for software upgrades after a series of fires. But in January, one of the cars caught fire again, and authorities launched a new probe. LG Energy Solution, a unit of LG Chem Ltd, which makes batteries, said Hyundai had misapplied the fast-charging battery management system. There have been about 15 fires involving Kona EVs. Hyundai said in a statement that the cost of the recall is estimated at $1 trillion in total. Shares of Hyundai Motor and LG Chem were down 3.7% and 1.9% respectively in afternoon trade. Asian shares down amid pressure on tech stocks. Falling tech stocks in China and Hong Kong sent Asian markets sharply lower Wednesday as a recent rise in U.S. Treasury yields put stock valuations under big pressure. Chinese blue chip fell 3% and the Hang Seng headed for its steepest daily drop in 9 months with a 3.4% slide. Japan's Nikkei was down 1% and mining shares dragged Australia's ASX 200 down by 0.9%. On Tuesday, Wall Street indices rebounded, but the tech-heavy Nasdaq closed 0.5% lower. U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Powell didn't seem too thrilled about the Treasury bond sales that have pushed 10-year yields up 40 basis points this year, telling Congress that it was a statement of market confidence in the recovery from the pandemic. But he warned that the economy remains far from employment and inflation targets, leaving low rates until recovery. Germany lifted by exports and buildings in fourth quarter. Exports and expansive construction activity helped the German economy grow by a stronger-than-expected 0.3% in the final quarter of last year, the Federal Statistical Office said Wednesday, revising earlier estimates. The fourth quarter expansion followed a record quarterly growth rate of 8.5% in the third quarter and an unprecedented 9.7% drop in the second due to the effects of the first German lockdown to slow the coronavirus pandemic. Exports for the quarter rose 4.5%, while household spending fell 3.3%. That meant net trade contributed 0.6% points to the overall growth rate, while sluggish domestic activity subtracted 0.3% points, the agency said. Construction investment rose 1.8% during the quarter.